Hello everyone, it's Sixie here and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video. Twitter account called Overwatch Anonymous where you submit your anonymous Overwatch tweets and you can say like, this ability is great, this ability sucks, this hero is the hottest, literally anything that's on your mind, and they just post it to this account. So it ranges from really tame to actually pretty toxic. So I thought that I would pick out some of my favorite ones about Mercy specifically and read them to you guys and have a little chat, aka me complaining about people on the internet. So the first one I saw that really just got me was, I just figured out that Mercy players don't even have to hold one button. They simply press it once. How do you people find it fun? Okay, so there is maybe a serious side to this of, okay, how do you find Mercy fun? And that I can provide answers to, but I would just like to say that I don't have mine. I think it's toggle on and off. I don't know what it's called. I'm such a professional Mercy player. I have to hold mine down when I'm healing or damage boosting. You can keep the beam where it's always attached, but I prefer to have that setting off just because I feel like you lose time in between. Now, there's like a billion Mercy settings and videos on them, and if you want someone who can explain to you like exactly what to do and why, it's probably not going to be me. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. I just like what I like, and I prefer to have that toggle setting off, so I actually do hold a button. And we use two buttons, really, I use left and right click, but also shift, so like there's more buttons. This person is being rude. So yeah, that is actually a setting that you can change. Also, how is Mercy fun? I feel like this is such a stupid question because I feel like you can literally ask this about any character in the game. How is Bastion fun? How is Ryan fun? Like, really a lot of it just comes up to personal preference. Like, there are Widow mains and Junkrat mains and like Ryan mains, and there are people who love to play Ryan, and then like so many people hate to play Ryan. Like, it's just literally personal preference. And if this person would genuinely like to know what I find fun about Mercy, I think that Mercy is one of the most mobile supports, and for me that makes her a lot of fun. I think Res is a really big ability. I think damage boost is amazing when you use it properly. Valk is a good ult, so I think she can get a lot of value out of her heals. I like playing other supports as well, so I'm not like strictly a Mercy main, but those are just some answers to that question. And some of the responses to this, I just have to say, what is happening? Someone said, I've come to realize that it's not a matter of, is it fun for Mercy players? It's more of a, how can I get e-boys to like me? Which is why they keep playing the hero. And this didn't have a ton of likes. It did have a few. And I was just like, what in the world? Why would someone say this? Should I respond to that? Like, should I even acknowledge that that's a thing? I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't. Plenty of people, like, I feel like no one, maybe someone, I don't know. I'm not going to say no one, but very small percentage of people. Like, who goes on the game is like, I'm going to play Overwatch specifically to find me an e-boy today. Like, what? That's so bizarre. Like, it's very strange to me, but whatever. Whatever. Moving swiftly on. Low elo Mercies complain so much about not climbing, then proceed to not use the blue beam for a whole game. And this actually is a genuine a problem that I've seen in lower ranks and just in general, is that they don't use blue beam. And this is not a guide by any means. This was more meant to be like a reaction type thing, but for any of you guys who are wondering on how to use blue beam, just use it as much as you can. Like, you want to swap back and forth as much as possible. Yes, you want to keep your team up, but someone's not going to die when they're like only, if they're only missing like 10 health, they're good. Like, just damage boost them. And you need to be able to make the decisions when they're fighting someone. Do they really need the heals, or will the damage boost give them that little bit of push to kind of win the fight? So I do agree that that is indeed a problem, and if you want to get better at climbing Mercy, I highly recommend looking up guides and practicing with Bluebeam. Favorites that said, man, if I see one more his and hers daddy kitten duos, I'm going to uninstall. If you're going to finagle, get more inventive than this shit, please. Amazing. Agree, those accounts are a little weird, but you know, people do what they do, and if that's what they do, then go for it. Interesting, it was surprisingly positive that said Mercy should have been the cover of Overwatch instead of Tracer, which a lot of people were like, nah. I don't know if I agree with this necessarily, but I wish like one individual wouldn't have been the face of Overwatch, because I feel like there is no face of Overwatch, because it really just depends on what Overwatch is to you. Like Tracer to me has never really been a big part of the game, but yet gets so many skins and is on the cover of everything. So maybe it should have took turns, been more inclusive. Anyways, you guys, that is Overwatch Anonymous. I might do more of these just because they're really fun, but just to end up on one final take, and then I'll be done. I want to be a really good Rhine just because I am a girl and want to break the stereotype that all girls play Mercy. It is hard though because I have 220 hours on Mercy and main tanks are so much different compared to play support. LOL. Yes, I absolutely agree. I actually tried to play tank with a couple of friends the other day and I realized, wow, I suck at main tank now. Even though I used to play it a few years ago. But since then, I have grown to really just be awful at it. But you know what? Practice if you want to get better at a role, you absolutely can, but make sure if you want to get better, like I know as like support main, I watch a lot of other support mains. If you want to get better at a different hero, take your advice from people who main those heroes. I cannot stress that enough. Like branch out if you need to, but don't feel like you have to break any stereotypes. You do what you want to do and you play who you want to play and you be who you want to be. And there's obviously a side of Overwatch community that criticizes females and Mercy mains, but there's also a whole community that embraces them and loves them, myself included. So just know that you're wanted and important here. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.